What's up, everybody? We're inside of a 1991 Jeep Wrangler two-door, good-looking Jeep, and it's one of the best priced Jeeps here on the lot. Stay with us. We're going to run down the road in this Jeep, take it for a test drive, then come back and do our review. Stay with us. We're here today at Rodgers Wranglers. So far, this little Jeep seems to be running pretty good. The clutch feels great on it, not bad. I mean, it doesn't have any air conditioner or anything like that. It is a soft top, of course, and you can zip down these windows right here to get a little more air in, but let's go ahead and get her in first. But yeah, it doesn't feel too bad driving the Jeep Wrangler. Brakes are okay. You got all your gauges right in here. Still getting a little bit used to driving a Jeep. It seems like when the Jeeps are lifted up a little bit, got a little bit bigger tires on them, it does seem a little bit more difficult, or at least on this one, to drive. It seems to kind of swirl around a little bit on the road and go right and go left and all that, so a little bit more difficult to steer. Maybe it's just this one in particularly, but I'm gonna put the camera down here for a minute and drive her, and then I'll let you know what I think here in just a few moments. All right, so there's your 1991 Jeep Wrangler, and it's a really good looking Jeep. According to my sheet, it's actually for sale for around $6,000. And man, it's a great looking Jeep. It's got the leaf springs down on the bottom. You got your square headlights, black tires, which are practically like brand new. They probably are brand new tires. They're actually Mickey Thompson tires, which is nice. 33 by 12 and a halves with a 15-inch black steel rim there, which looks good. You got your rails on the bottom to get in, and the black top looks nice. It really does. Also, the front windshield here looks like it's brand spanking new. I mean, there's not one scratch or rock pebble hit on there or anything like that. Wipers look good. Hood's looking good. You got the Rodgers Wranglers logo right there. The owner is really likes this one. He said this is going to be a great Jeep for somebody that's looking for a great cash deal. Windshield, of course, or not the windshield, well, yeah, I mean, this whole section here will fold down, and you can also take these off and just have your doors on, which we're going to do that in just a minute when we go to ride back. You got the fifth wheel back there as well, and then this right here just rolls up and sits on there just like that, can let more air in. You got your back seat. The seats are in great shape and they're ready to get wet. I'll show you the interior here. I love the front and rear bumpers. It's got the tow package in the back. Got the holes on the ground to let the air out. But the seats are in good shape. They're like that boat type seating material, which can get wet in there and doesn't hurt it at all. It even has cup holders, which two here and two here. That's about the only imperfection on the interior, really, you know, is that just getting worn out over the years, but it opens up. It's got a lock right there, so you can lock it. You do got your old school seatbelt right there that presses in. You know, you just don't see these old school looking seatbelt holders or whatever you want to call them. But anyways, it's just little stuff like that. And you got your yellow bars that go all through here. So this is probably the original color. VIN number still stamped in right there. The dash is not too bad a shape. It's got a little cut right there in it, but other than that, you know, actually pretty good. Got a CD player right here as well, so this bad boy is probably ready to go and hit the streets and have a little fun. So anyways, let's take these off real quick, and we're gonna get back in her and drive down the road. All right, everybody, before we hit the streets again, I wanted to pop the hood and let y'all see we got a brand new radiator in here, which looks really nice. And there's your motor. We also, today, we just put a brand new battery in it back there as well. So she's cranking up on a dime every time now. So engine's running pretty smooth, as you can hear. And just kind of looking around a little bit. Still got the old school stickers in there and all that. But yeah, she's running good. Not a bad looking Jeep Wrangler. It really isn't. For our ride back, I just went ahead and unzipped the door here. So it makes it pretty easy to get right through there. And I think that'll be fine on the way back. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, you can just take that whole second part of the door right off of there if you want to. You can even take the entire door off if you wanted to. So, and you can take the whole top back. So there's so much fun you can do with a Jeep. And for this one, around 6,000 bucks, I mean, you can't beat it. If you're looking for something fun this summer to drive around in, or this winter, or whenever, I mean, again, just a great looking Jeep. Yeah, it's a little bit older, but hey, Jeeps are always looking good, whether they're a 91, a 1979, or even a 2019. There you go. All right, let's head on back. Let me know what you think about this Jeep in the comment section, and if you would be interested in buying it from us here in the Carolinas at Rodgers Wranglers. And I tell you, having a Jeep sounds like a lot of fun, right? I mean, it's just an extra car at the house there. You know, some people get them as daily drivers, but something like this is probably going to be sitting in your driveway, in your garage, ready to go out on the weekends, maybe head out to the beach, cruise around town a little bit, just have a little fun, you know, get the kids in here, the wife, girlfriend, whatever, boyfriend, have a good time in your Jeep. So that's kind of what it is. It says on here on the odometer, it got 151,000 miles. I do not know if that's the original miles on the engine or not, but it's probably the original miles on the actual body and everything else. But either way, one way or another, it's a good looking Jeep, a great Jeep for around $6K or best offer. So let me know if you're interested in it. I'm Chad. Home of Rodgers Wranglers is where we're at here in North Charleston. The largest, and I'm talking the largest amount of Jeep Wrangler inventory in the Southeast. I mean, I used to say just the Carolinas here, but let me tell you, they got the most amount of Jeeps in the entire Southeast of the country, from what I've been told. So over 100 total Jeeps throughout the entire dealership. He's got them at other places. I mean, just tons and tons and tons of Jeeps. So if this one right here is not for you, we probably got another one there waiting on you. Got tons of them at great prices, from $6,000, $5,000, all the way up to $30,000. Just let us know what you're looking for. Thanks again. I'm Chad, and I'm signing out. All right, guys, let's shift through the gears a little bit, see how she feels. First, going into second. Third. Riding good. Now we're dropping into fourth, and we're coasting. Feels great. You know, also, you know, you gotta, this particular Jeep, when you're driving it, yeah, you definitely gotta practice with it a little bit. You know, it seems like, and I'm learning more and more and more about Jeeps as I'm filming them, driving them, test driving them, and studying about them, but it seems like I was talking about earlier at the beginning of the video, when you got bigger tires, bigger rims, maybe even a lift on some of them, they do get a little squirrely around on the road. So, you know, just the slightest turn to the right or the left with the steering wheel, the Jeep really kind of moves over quickly. So, you know, it doesn't take much with the steering wheel when you're trying to go in a straight line down the highway here to go right or left. So remember that if you're new with buying, you know, a Jeep that's lifted and whatnot. It does not take much to slide over to the right or left, and next thing you know, you're in an accident. So when you go out and buy you a Jeep that's an older one or a lifted up one, practice with it, and get out there in a big parking lot or in the dirt field or whatever, and really practice with it somewhere where there's not so many cars and traffic around, so you can get the hang of it and get the feel of how your Jeep drives. So anyways, have a great day, guys. I hope I can share so much more with you about Jeeps in the future here on the channel. And I know a lot of folks that watch my videos on Charleston Car videos aren't necessarily Jeep people, but I hope some of y'all that have been frequent watchers of the channel for a long time now can get into it and enjoy learning a little bit more about something a little bit different. Jeep Wranglers are definitely America's #1 selling, or number one in holding their resale value. It's incredible. Again, a 91 would, I mean, still going for $6,000. It's incredible. But you know, we still film other vehicles as well. But right now, it's all about Jeeps. I'm staying focused on what's best for me, and what's gonna, you know, do good for me and my family and my life. So that's what it is right now at this particular moment. Have a great day, guys, and we will see you soon. I'm Chad from Charleston Car Videos, and now Rodgers Wranglers.